Welcome. What are you manifesting is today's timeless pick a card. Today we have 3 piles. Pile 1, petrified wood, pile 2, aquamarine, and pile 3, lepidolite. Take a deep breath. And exhale. Timestamps will be in the description box. Pause the video now to choose your pile. See you at your pile. Welcome, pile 1. You chose petrified wood. The number 43 could be relevant to you, as well as the number 7. So what are you guys manifesting right now? I see this is something that you've been very patient about. And you're even wondering, is this ever going to happen? I see that the reason why you've had to be patient is because the way you've manifested has been back and forth in terms of your energy. And I'll explain what I mean by this. What I mean by this is you manifest something you want, right? You ask for it, but then you doubt yourself or there's some sabotage. And so instead of this thing moving forward quicker, it's like it's taking a long time. Because you may be having some trouble trusting in universal timing and going with the flow. But also, there's something about you not being ready for your intentions to come into form fully, which is why you also may be sabotaging. So some people may be sabotaging out of fear. Other people could really be slowing down the process subconsciously, because of the fact that they know that this is something that they want, but at the same time, they also know they're not ready. So this could be a long-term goal that you have, and you want this when you're ready for it. That could also be a factor here. And so at times, it may happen that you become impatient, but then you think again, and you know deep down that your intuition is telling you you're not ready yet. And so I feel this will come in at the right time, is what I'm feeling here, okay? I just heard good things come to those who wait, and everything worth having takes time. Everything truly worth having, okay? So let's see. Let's open the frame a little bit and this to the side. And let's roll the Astro dice. So we have the number 6 or 6th house, Taurus, and Mars. Mars and Venus. Aries, Virgo, 6th house, but also 6 is the number of Venus. So Libra, Taurus, possibly Gemini, and Cancerian energy as well as Aries. But I want to know, what are you manifesting? You're manifesting something stable and steady and something that is reliable and something you can rely upon every single day. And this could have something to do with a relationship, such as a romantic commitment or a marriage, something like that. You're manifesting something moving forward that would be very stable. For some of you, I see you're manifesting a garden or being able to plant some herbs in your garden. You could be manifesting a business where it includes flowers or plants or herbs in some way, apothecary possibly. Some of you are manifesting a new job that is stable and brings in financial comfort and stability. All right. The Starborn. Wow, okay. So you could be star seeds. If you haven't yet, go check out my star seed pick a cards here on the channel. I leave one at the end of this reading at the top there in a little one of those gray suggestion boxes. You can click on it if you haven't yet. The number 3 could be relevant to you. 1, 2, 3. Those three initial steps. Maybe you have taken 3 practical steps, and 3 is also the number of the Empress, which is Venusian energy again. Venus coming through very, very strongly. So Libra, Taurus, Venus, and Mars. Starborn. Okay, so if you're pregnant, guys, your child is going to be a star. Your child is going to have a special mission, and your child is going to stand out from the rest. If you are pregnant, your child's starseed origins are in those videos, so you may want to go check that out. If, okay? But I'm also picking up here that you are a divine child. You are a star child. You are destined for something big. And I feel you're manifesting parts of what this means. With the number 3 there and the Empress energy, I'm seeing you're manifesting a lot of abundance, especially with all that Venusian energy. Abundance and love. Prosperity for sure. With Taurus there and Venusian energy and the Empress, there's prosperity. For some of you, you're manifesting a pregnancy. You may have had this surge or desire for this long lost dream, and you're bringing it back to make it happen, because before you weren't ready for this. Maybe you thought you didn't have what it takes, or maybe you had a low self-concept, or your assumptions of what you believed was possible were misplaced to make this happen. And now you've learned something about placing positive assumptions as affirmations in the present tense, and you've learned to manifest from a place of positivity and believing in assuming that what you want is possible. And because of this newfound way of manifesting, you're manifesting something extraordinary, something you thought was only would be a miracle, okay? This could be a dream that you had since you were a child, and there was a reason why you had this dream, was because you weren't meant to make it happen. But it's like now is the time that everything is aligned. Now is the time where you're coming into this time where you're finally ready. You weren't ready before. Whatever this is, it really gives you life. It gives you life. Makes you feel motivated. And now you finally trust that you can make this happen. And so, because you trust you can make this happen, you can aim toward it with confidence. And that's what's going to make all the difference here, is this confidence that you have while you aim toward this thing. Okay. Right. There's something here about your life purpose that is also coming through, so you may want to look into what your life purpose may be. If you don't know what it is, you can order one of my life purpose reports. I do life purpose reports based on your natal tropical astrological chart. You can find my email in the description box for that. My email is cosmology11111@gmail.com. It is 5 1s and not 4, okay? But anyway, what am I picking up? Yeah, your life purpose. There's something here about moving out of your comfort zone. And with the word petrified here, it's possible that this kind of scares you. If thinking about moving out of, with Taurus here, if you have Taurus in your chart especially, moving out of your comfort zone may feel like a daunting task, which is why probably you weren't ready, but now you're ready to take the risk. With Mars there, Aries energy, Fool energy, you're ready to take this risk. You've grown spiritually to the point where you're ready to take the risk. And I just saw 1, 2, 3, and there's this technique. When you are scared or afraid of taking a risk or a leap of faith, you can count 5 to 1 backwards. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. So maybe you were doing 1, 2, 3, then going back to 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and stuck in this pattern. But now it's like, okay, I can do 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. And this is going to make all the difference. Something small like that. Because before you were just petrified. Like, as in so scared of moving out of your comfort zone. But it's like you're cracking open. The egg is already hatching and cracking open. It's not like you can stop this process. You know, when something wants to be born, you can't really stop the process. And that's what I'm seeing here. The moon. Isn't this a well-kept secret since you were a child? That's what I'm seeing here. Very well-kept secret since you were a child. You wouldn't say this to anyone because it seems so far-fetched and so unfathomable, even to yourself. Like, maybe you felt like if you told this to anyone, they would probably judge you or laugh or make fun of you or you know, just think you're crazy or something. And it's not that crazy even. But to you, for whatever reason, it seems like this is something you can't share because at the same time it messes with your self-confidence, with your insecurities. You're insecure about this, whatever it is. Or you have been. But I don't see you will be any longer. You could have Cancerian energy in your chart. The number 18 and the number 9 could be relevant to you. Okay. Page of Swords. You could have Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius in your chart. Again, you don't feel like you're prepared. Like you feel like you still have to study something or do some research here because you just feel unprepared. Study, do research. Maybe this is something you are studying for. Or you're researching and no one really knows that you are. Beautiful. Queen of Swords. You're just waiting to gain clarity. Now, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius again. This could be about a child. This could be about a child. Or this could be, okay, you have gained the maturity, but again, you wanted this since you were a child, and now you have the clarity and the information to move forward. Now you see things clearly and you move forward. And also because I feel you've done a lot of shadow work and inner child healing. But this takes also cutting something out of your life, and I feel it's the fear of moving out of your comfort zone that you need to disconnect from, in which I feel that is what you're doing, 10 of Swords. Yes, you're disconnecting from that fear. And you're abandoning anything that is getting in the way of this. Now here we have the 2 of Cups. So this could be a relationship. And there could be an age gap here. A big age gap between the 2 of you. And I see the end of now look, this could involve a partnership that may have nothing to do with love, but I did see a relationship from the beginning. So some of you are manifesting a relationship now that you're ready for this relationship. And there could be a child being born from this relationship or a project. And I see these are two very wise people who are coming together. So I wouldn't be surprised that at least one of you is not that young. One of you could be younger. But even if someone is younger here, I see maturity with both. And you both needed to mature. I see an axis here, Libra, Aries axis, or Taurus and Gemini, Sagittarius, and Taurus, Scorpio axis, okay? But it's like you have to put your fears aside for this to happen. Your fears of this not working out, whether this is a daily, something you're going to do daily with this person for work, whether you're going to live with this person, marry this person, have a project or a child, you have to put your fears aside. It's like you've graduated, whatever this is, and you're ready. But the fear has been holding you back, and the feeling of being unprepared and maybe even unhealed. But something about the healing of the inner child is preparing you to put the fear behind you and the pain and finally take this leap of faith. That's what I'm seeing here. Yeah, perfect timing. This is the right time for you to move forward. So this is going to happen fairly soon is what I'm seeing here. It's not going to take that long. It's going to happen fairly soon. So let me just see if we can get where is that deck? I want to get just more of a sense of timing here to see if we can get a clue of when. It could be June, it could be May, it could be April. April, May, June. April, May, June. Look at that. Don't let the past hold you back. South Node, looking at the nodes is a way to interpret your life purpose. And so looking at the South Node, that is the node that is connected to your past life and your childhood and what you're used to and your comfort zone. So don't let your comfort zone hold you back again. So they wanted to give me timing with these cards, but these cards actually came out to confirm that we're looking at your life purpose here. And it seems to be connected to someone else. And it's like by blocking this your life purpose, you're blocking a beautiful union of love for some of you. For others of you, by blocking the union of love, you're blocking your life purpose. And it's all because of the same fear of petrification, petrified of moving out of a comfort zone, of things being different, even though you need this and you want this. But you won't admit it, or you don't have the courage to admit it. And this is by choosing your life purpose or by choosing this relationship, depending on what you're most fearful of doing, you're unlocking your abundance. But it takes doing it with fear, but doing it anyway. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Expect powerful change at the bottom of the deck. Meditate and contemplate. Those are just extra messages. But guys, this is your reading. It was a pleasure to read for you guys today. Let me know how that resonates for you in the comments section. If it did not, choose another pile. Thank you for liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing. It helps the channel. It helps me bring you more. Extra content is on Patreon. Information for that is in the description box. And it was a pleasure to read for you guys today. Bless you all. See you sometime soon. Bye. Till next time. Welcome, pile 2. If you chose Aquamarine, this is your reading. So, enhanced clarity. What are you manifesting? Clarity. Seeing things very clearly and knowing things very clearly. Out of a sense of calm discernment. This is happening because you are able to place yourself in this peaceful space of calm discernment. And this will amplify your awareness. And this is very connected to accepting your own truth. So by accepting your own truth, you gain clarity on what it is that you want, what it is that you want to manifest becomes clearer, therefore more effective. Okay. It's going to become clearer to you how to make decisions and what the best decision is, because what it is that you want will become clear to you as well. The number 7 could be relevant, so something about July, Cancerian energy, or Leo energy. Someone here could have Leo, Cancerian energy. Your spiritual path, and possibly a relationship here with the 7th house. Someone here could have Libra in their chart, Saturn or Saturn in Libra, 4th house, Saturn, Libra, 4th house, or Saturn in the 4th house, Libra, 4th house. But Libra and the number 7, that's relationships, marriages, best friends, contracts as well, binding contracts. Some of you are manifesting marriage and motherhood for some of you, children, or fatherhood. Interesting. Motherhood, fatherhood, children, marriage, a contract, a legal contract that is binding. Now, they want to come through and say that just keep in mind that you're going to get all these things, but keep in mind that all these things mean work and responsibility. Added responsibility. Okay, what else? The storm. The number 40, number 47 could be relevant to you. The number 47, as well as the number 11. 47 and 11. You could be seeing 47, 11, 7, 4. Libra, Capricorn, Aries energy, someone here could have in their chart. So look, maybe it feels like chaos right now for you, or you're coming into a time where before you're gonna know when your manifestation is about to take place, because things are gonna feel a little bit chaotic. And it's going to seem like meaningless disorder. It's going to seem like dysfunction. But what this is really that the dysfunction, any dysfunction that you happen to be a part of, is going to be shown to you, so that you can part ways with the disorder. So you can obliterate whatever and annihilate anything that would get in your way of having this stability when it comes to a home, a family, a marriage. That's what I'm seeing. Or maybe you already have all these things and things are chaotic right now, but you're manifesting stability here. And it's going to take some discipline and some work and some strategy here. But this card is reminding me of the Tower. So Mars and Uranus energy here, also seeing Scorpio here, someone could have in their chart. But it's basically the crumbling of a faulty foundation before you can have this foundation that you're manifesting, to make way for the real deal, or for things to work out how they're supposed to. Whatever faulty foundation crumbles, though, it's going to be a relief. And you're being required to really surrender to this chaos and observe instead of panicking, if that makes sense. There's no need to panic, just observe. Okay. The Empress. Oh, wow. This is the wife, the mother. But again, you know, take what resonates. It doesn't have to be that you're manifesting being a wife or a mother, but it's coming through very strongly here. But again, if you have your own business, I see a powerful contract here that is going to bring you stability, and it's going to put you in a position of authority or being recognized and acknowledged for your good work. I see a lot of abundance coming your way. For some of you, it's a child, marriage, the whole deal, a family, abundance. That's what I'm seeing, big, big things here. I am seeing the Empress and the Emperor. I am seeing the number 3, which is a solid foundation, contract. And if this is work, if you work in real estate, I see a contract that is bringing in a lot of abundance. If you work like, if you cook, if you work with young children, if you work like birthing children, like, or doula, or if you work as a nurse in like labor, where with labor and the babies and mothers, if you work with houses, or as a chef, or if you have like a catering business or something like that, or a restaurant, or if you work like, if you're like a lawyer for families or a judge with families, I see this going really, really well and bringing in a lot of abundance, something like this. Okay, for those of you where this is not just a romantic and personal thing, 10 of Pentacles. Wow, that is wealth. You're manifesting wealth for yourself and your family. And if you have children, a wealthy contract. Okay, so for some of you, you're going to marry someone wealthy, or you're going to have a contract where for your work that makes you wealthy, especially if you're dealing with real estate, children, cooking, babies, mothers and babies, cooking, or healing the feminine, or the law. Those are the things I'm seeing here. Or making homes comfortable, something like that. It's going to bring in a lot of abundance. Now, and for others of you, this is straightforward marriage that is stable. There's money. There are children. Everyone is well cared for. Everyone's responsible. It's balanced. And you feel like you have everything you need. 3 of Wands. Your ships are coming in if this is something you wanted. Now, it could be that this will require, there could be a long distance here between you and someone with whom you're meant to start a family with. This is something you definitely could be longing for, or you're waiting for something to be able to provide for your child, and that money is coming in, maybe from afar, from a distant land, unexpectedly. Or you have to relocate to start this family or to make this money. So there could be an offer here, a contract where you will have to, and you're waiting for this from somewhere else. We have the Lovers, Scorpio energy again, and Gemini energy here. So someone could have Scorpio, Gemini, Libra, Taurus, Capricorn, or Aries in your charts. This is a higher level soulmate and a choice. So for some of you, it's a decision to relocate and make money somewhere else in the world. For others of you, it's a decision in love that you're going to have to make all of a sudden. But it's a higher level soulmate if this is marriage, okay? This is very stable. But again, it could involve a relocation, and you have to make a decision. 6 of Pentacles to balance out your life and maybe your finances before this can happen. but you're manifesting a lot of balance in your life, financial, when it comes to love, all these things. And something very, very, very stable. Financially stable, wealthy, and enduring. Easy does it, but there's advice here. Stop trying so hard to control everything, and all the doors will open for you. So if this has been taking longer than you would like, it's because with the Saturnian energy here, maybe you don't believe, maybe this is too good to be true, that's what you believe, or you don't believe that these things happen to people because you haven't had that experience, or you don't see it often. And so there's a part of you that feels that only if you try to control every single aspect of this will this happen, where you're going to get the best results right now if you stop trying so hard to control, because control is coming from a place of fear, Saturnian energy, and that's the only thing getting in your way. If you can stop trying so hard, just do your part and trust that the universe will deliver the rest and everything will fall into its place. All these doors will start opening for you. The only resistance that you're still possibly is there, and it's a very small, is maybe the fear that some things will fall apart, some things that you're used to. Okay? So that was your advice. That is your reading, pile number 2. Oh wait, let me just get a card for you to see possible time frames or messages that you may need right now. You and your loved ones are safe. That's that Cancerian energy, 4th house energy. New moon in Cancer. So around the last week of June will be significant here. And so you could be manifesting safety for your family. And that is being confirmed here, that that's what you're manifesting, okay? If you do already have a family, you're manifesting safety and stability. Financial safety, health safety, and stability, okay? And something about the last week of June. So April and the last week of June is going to be very significant. Possibly January, the last week of December, the last week of September, the first 3 weeks of October. A personal issue is reaching a resolution, something else you're manifesting. Now the full moon in Cancer. So now we have mid-January. So we have mid-January, very specific, or the second week of January, or the first week of January, the last week of June, or the last 2 weeks of June, the first 2 weeks of January are coming through very, very strongly here. Okay, so that was your reading. Let me know how that resonates for you in the comment section. If it did not, choose another pile. Thank you for liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing. It helps the channel. It helps me bring you more. Extra content is on Patreon. Information for that is in the description box. It was a pleasure to read for you guys today. Bless you all. See you sometime soon. Bye. Till next time. Welcome, pile 3. If you chose Lepidolite, this is going to be your reading. All right. So, what are you currently manifesting? The number 32 could be relevant to you, and you know, I really do like this number because that is associated to the 6 of Wands. So, success, victory, winning. You are gonna win, and this win is because you have changed something. 3 plus 2 is a 5, or it's gonna change your life in a big way, or maybe both. There's something about the way you've been able to make changes to simplify your life, or simplify a process of getting to a victory, of managing your way through, organizing yourself, taking one task at a time is going to pay off, okay? Slowing down and simplifying is what's going to be the turning key and the turning point the change that you need to achieve this victory. Easy does it. Okay? Maybe this is something you need to hear if you're not applying this wisdom just yet. And maybe this reading is going to make all the difference, who knows, in this victory. So let's see. All right. Beautiful. Libra. Oh, I'm going to shuffle these again. So maybe there's a message in pile 2 for you guys. If you felt drawn to pile 2, go ahead and watch pile 2. Because you could be manifesting that as well. That's more like it. So we have Pluto. Sagittarius and 10 or the 10th house. So Capricorn could be relevant here. Sagittarius and Scorpio. Now let me see. I see empowerment when it comes to your career. Empowerment when it comes to you being acknowledged. If you hold a position of responsibility and authority, you will be empowered. I also see powerful moves on the career front, or powerful moves if you want to be famous and visible, your visibility. Power moves if you're a boss, if you're a business owner, entrepreneur. I see if you are a business owner and entrepreneur, you're going to be empowered internationally. So whatever you're doing is going to be seen, sold, whatever, all over the world. It's going to travel the world, or maybe you're going to get a job offer or a business deal or an opportunity to lead a team in a different place in the world, or online dealing with different cultures possibly. For some of you, you're getting a position to teach at a university or to become a spiritual teacher. Either way, I'm seeing power bestowed upon you. I am seeing your empowerment expanding on the career front, or when it comes to your visibility. I see you empowered financially as well when it comes to wealth. And I also see you having the money to be able to travel long distance. You could, what else here? Some of you are becoming powerful spiritual teachers, or really empowered when it comes to being teachers. Okay, but let's see what we have here. The Queen, okay, the number 11 could be relevant to you, the Queen. All right. So maybe someone calls you Queen, or you could be like the power of a queen. The power of a queen. The Queen. The power of a queen. The number 11 and the number 2. I see you influencing people, whether you're wanting that or not. You're going to be influencing people in a big way. The Queen here in this deck also represents the Empress. And we did have the Empress, I think, in pile 2 or pile 1. So if you chose one of those piles, there could be a message there for you. But it's like being sovereign here. An embodiment of grace, of courage, but also attracting a lot of abundance here. The universe is going to be very, very generous with you. You're manifesting a position of power, maybe, more power, travel. a position where you're a teacher. You're teaching many people at the same time, possibly online, possibly at a university, and making a lot of money for this. Cleopatra could be relevant to you. Here's something else some of you I see are manifesting. You're no longer allowing people who are immature to connect with you romantically. You're manifesting a king or a queen. No longer these unprepared and immature people. Okay. Let's see what the tarot has for you. Six of Wands, a victory. Isn't that quite the... Well, I was talking about the Six of Wands, the number 32 representing the Six of Wands. That is quite the synchronicity. You're manifesting a victory, a change and a victory. Expansion here. And a lot of people respecting you, listening to you, feeling inspired by you, applauding you. People have crowned you. People are crowning you. You will be crowned by other people because they feel you are the right person to represent them or to do this job. You're going to be chosen by a lot of people to be in a position of power. You're going to be crowned. That's what the Queen was doing there. You're going to be crowned. And a whole transformation. Your life is going to change in a big way. Death and rebirth. Scorpio energy could be in your chart. Because of your wisdom. You're being crowned because of your wisdom. Because of your mental abilities. Knight of Wands. Less mature people are going to look up to you for your wisdom. Okay. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries could be in your chart. Nine of Wands. Your wisdom coming from all the things and the battles you've been through and all the battles you've overcome are going to pay off into this one big victory. It's like you're using all of these battles and all you've learned from what you've been through in life, especially when you were immature, and they turned into wisdom. Five of Pentacles. Especially around how to make money and how to manifest money. Because you've been through some losses when it comes to money here, and your self-confidence took a few hits as well, but you learned from this process. Now, there is sort of they want you to think about something here though. After this victory, they're saying that you could fall back into the pattern of this is too good to be true, and that negative self-talk that could then manifest going back to this lack and these battles that you used to experience, because this is something you're used to and this is something that you feel will happen again. And they're wanting you to focus on the fact and remember how you got here so that you don't go back to falling into these old patterns. Because you're going to get here to this victory, to this wealth, to this acknowledgement and this power and this expansion, but they don't want you to take this and sabotage it with thoughts just because you're used to things going in cycles and back and forth, okay? So in this reading comes not only what you're manifesting, but they're telling you to make that manifestation sustainable and enduring. You will thrive with positive thinking. negative thinking will have you going back. So make sure you work on positive affirmations about your self-concept, who you believe you are and what you believe you're capable of, and then positive assumptions in the present tense. I'm wealthy, I'm capable, I'm smart, I'm wise, I am victorious, I am crowned, I am stable, I expand, I am powerful. There is plenty, the universe is generous with me, I have all the money I need, my bank account is this big, I have 10 million, 1 million in that bank account. Write a check to yourself if you have to. Okay? Don't sabotage this. Let go, exactly. So this reading is coming through for advice on how to maintain the success that is coming your way. And it says, as you surrender the need to control, your relaxed energy rapidly attracts your desires. So once you get this victory, keep surrendering the need to control. Don't try to control things from them, because that is coming from a scarcity mindset based on fear. Okay? Relax your energy and know that the more you relax, the more you surrender, the more will come. Don't think that this is too good to be true, or, oh, this is so good that something bad must be happening. If you're having this kind of thinking, let go of that kind of thinking, because that is coming from a need to control and fear and ego, and you don't want that when you're attracting all these beautiful things in your life, okay? So your message came with something extra. Let's look at a time frame and a timeline, or any messages they may want to give you. Nothing will come of this situation. Yeah, again, don't sabotage this. And again, maybe this is something you believe. And that's why sometimes you get glimpses of really good manifestations, and then all of a sudden nothing else happens and it stays there. So let's see. It's because this is the potential. Why are you... Prosperity lies ahead. This one fell to the floor. But it's like you have a hard time accepting this to be so. I'm seeing new moon in Taurus. So the last week of April, the last 2 weeks of April could be significant here for a new beginning in prosperity here. But it's like you have to have a healthy self-concept and positive assumptions of what you believe is possible. And the reason why this one came out sideways on the floor and not up straight, the reason why it came on the floor is because you're not quite convinced that this is possible, and you could get this and then sabotage it straight away because you expect to lose everything you gain. You know, and there's something that you need to change about that mindset, because you could get all of this and then sabotage it with negative thinking. So this is like saying that you can change that energy. It doesn't have to be that way. It doesn't have to be that way. Balance spirituality and practicality. Exactly. This means that yes, you can manifest these material things into your life if you allow yourself if you allow yourself the thought that it's possible, and you don't hold yourself back with anything that happened negatively in the past, or a way of thinking that you go back to that then sets you back again. Okay, don't let that past way of thinking hold you back from your blessings manifesting in a way that is continuous. Okay? Full moon in Pisces, so mid-September could be relevant to you. It seems like not only are you're manifesting getting something and possibly that not lasting, but you're also delaying manifestations here because of a sense of a lack mindset or not fully believing that this is possible. They're showing you the potential, they're showing you something you're going to manifest, but they don't want you to screw this up. So positive self-concept affirmations, positive affirmations of assumptions of how you can maintain this, okay? So that was your reading, pile number 3. It was a pleasure to read for you today. Thank you for liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. It helps the channel. It helps me bring you more. Extra content will be on Patreon. Information for that is in the description box. It was a pleasure to read for you guys today. Bless you all. See you sometime soon. Bye. Till next time.